Welcome back to Speak for Yourself, Super Wild Card Weekend. Oh, yeah, and that weekend is right around the corner, and we have plenty of star power under center. Yes, I did. Thank you. So we're going to reveal which quarterbacks we take in each matchup. Acho, even though the shoes don't match, but he can catch that rock. Let's get it started with who you going with between Derek Carr, Joe Burrow.
Love this segment. Love all the amazing quarterback matchups we have for you all these next 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
Give me Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
Yeah, I'm going to take Derek Carr. Think about what he's had to overcome this season, Sel.
Okay.
First-round wide receiver, not only gets kicked off the team, but all the drama there, fatality in a car accident, head coach, misogynistic messages, racist messages, sexist messages, anti-Semitic messages.
And it's his neighbor.
Anti-Semitic messages. Owner was Jewish. He's smarter than that.
Boy,
you know where the checks
crazy.
was coming from.
He's stupid.
But Derek Carr's had to traverse all of that this season, goes head-to-head with your boy, Justin Herbert, a must-win game, and he outduels him in totality. For that reason, I think Derek Carr can outduel this beast of a quarterback, Joe Burrow.
The same Derek Carr that threw a career-high interceptions this year. Now I'm going with Joe Burrow. Yeah, I know he's the flavor of the month, but damn it, tastes good to me. This boy Joe Burrow, he's like in Tom Brady in this respect. Your greatest attribute is between your ears. Somehow his moxie, his confidence is contagious. He makes everyone perform better. I'm looking at Joe Burrow against Derek Carr, who I think is a tremendous quarterback as well. Underrated, doesn't get the full appreciation of what he's done. But let's just talk ball real quick. When people talk about what's happened around the team, distractions, even internally, we know that they've been through it this year. There's another layer to in terms of what can really affect you, and that's called your opponent. That's called what's happening in this huddle, what's happening on this field of play. I know a lot of things came at the Raiders, but in terms of them overcoming things, that's not going to be the same as going against the Cincinnati Bengals and a quarterback who can keep pace.
Let me give you one Joe Burrow stat. It blew my mind, big dog. Joe Burrow's been in 6 gotta-have-it games. Go back to college, semifinals versus Oklahoma. Then he had the SEC championship game. Then he had the national championship game. Then he had the must-win game versus the Chiefs and the must-win game week 16. It may have been versus the Ravens.
Let's go.
He is 6-0 in those games, 27 touchdowns, no interceptions, 444 passing yards. So Joe Burrow is a beast, hard to pick against. But if he has done what he's done all season, overcoming all those odds, I think he can overcome this one. But I'm with you. I can go either way, big dog.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm going with Joe Burrow. All right, staying in the AFC, we have rookie Mac Jones taking on Josh Allen, my brother from another in Buffalo, where the temperature is expected to be in the single digits. Who would you want Saturday? Mac Jones, Josh Allen.
This one was going to be complicated because of Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick comes with Mac Jones.
Oh, he in the picture? I don't see it. Is that Bill right there? Over there with Jordan Love family up there?
Because, like you said, it's big face versus big face. Josh Allen.
Come on.
Josh Allen's that much better. He's that much he's significantly more talented. As long as it's not 50-mile-per-hour winds like you and I discussed, Josh Allen's going to be the one handling business.
Yeah, I know for dramatic effect on television, you're supposed to pause this out and lay it down slow. No, hell no, Josh Allen. Even in regression, if you want to call it, 36 passing touchdowns this year. Respect to the rookie Mac Jones, but Mac Jones, 2 games against the Bills this season. Let me read. 45 completion percentage, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a passer rating up by jersey number in Pop Warner, 35. Come on, big dog. That is not going to get it done against a talented
question for you, Sel. You know Josh Allen's spaz is in the playoffs.
What does that mean? Throw the ball like Josh Allen in the playoffs. Backwards. Bad news Bears. Bad news Bills. He going to give you one moment like that. Leave that boy alone.
That's what Josh Allen be doing in the playoffs.
He will spaz. But I just think right now it's too much to ask of the rookie. I know he got Bill Belichick as the homie, as the sidekick, riding shotgun. But come on, rookie, against this Bills team, not going to happen. All right, let's move to the NFC. Who would you take Sunday? Jalen Hurts in his playoff debut or the GOAT, Tom Brady? Man.
Eagles, franchise record rushing yards this year, over whatever the case it was, several thousand rushing yards this year. I'm going to take Tom Brady.
I'm about to say,
Obviously. But let me give y'all something to remember. If you only look at passing statistics, it will look like a blowout. Look at what Jalen Hurts does in totality as a rusher and as a passer. Also remember, Jalen Hurts, of all the young quarterbacks, he's ready for a big game. He is. It's not going to be a blowout.
Boy, it's time.
It's not going to be ugly. Jalenhurst is going to be ready, but
boy, if I keep beating you in the race, it's time. He's ready. He's finally going to beat him. No, maybe you're just slower than me. Tom Brady, man, stop. Jalen Hurts, I respect him. He's a great leader. He is the future of that franchise. Here's the problem. You're going against the GOAT. That's already an issue. But two, Jalen Hurts in his last 5 starts, only 3 passing touchdowns. You say, well, don't look at this team just by its rushing attack or just by its passing attack, just how they come together, right? Well, let's talk about this. They're 0-6 versus playoff teams this year. And they about to get smoked. They about to get barbecued out there. Tom Brady and the GOAT continue on. Staying in the NFC, the old rivalry is reborn in Dallas with the 49ers coming to town. Who would you rather have, Jimmy G or Dak?
Assuming,
man, look, don't you try to do no drama. You already know.
Jimmy G comes with Kyle Shanahan.
Is he coming? Yeah, he's going to be
Give me Jimmy G. Now, who's a better quarterback? Dak Prescott. I get that. Who's going to win the game? Jimmy G. Who going to have more efficiency? Even though I don't love that stat? Jimmy G. So who's going to, when it's all said and done, be victorious? Jimmy G. Dak is a better quarterback. Dak will have more air yards. Dak will likely have more touchdowns. But the game is going to go to the more efficient one of Jimmy G.
Oh, the more efficient one, the same argument you made yesterday about how efficiency is only for losers, but now you're going to make the more efficient argument?
Quiet down.
You know what? That's the problem with working with you every day. I keep receipts. All right, this is Dak Prescott. Let me tell you why. In simple, one, who's the better quarterback of the two? I already heard the answer, but can you say it again clearly?
Dak Prescott.
Okay. Who's the better coach of the two, Kyle Shanahan or Mike McCarthy?
Kyle Shanahan.
Who? How many Super Bowl championships? How many Super Bowls has he lost? He's lost more Super Bowls than he's won. Kyle Shanahan is not a better coach than Mike McCarthy. Respect the stripes on Mike McCarthy's sleeve. He is a Super Bowl championship coach. What a better quarterback. What the number one offense, what the number one scoring offense. Got respect. You know this is my guy right here, Jimmy GQ. But this is Dak Prescott in the victory on this one. All right, back to the AFC. Damn, we flip-flop. 2 future Hall of Famers facing off as Big Ben takes on Patrick Mahomes and KC. Why you up here? Who you got?
This answer's far too easy. It's far too easy. Clearly it's Patrick Mahomes. But the only thing I have to remind y'all is this.
What?
Go back to 2012. Ray Lewis was clearly past his prime. We all knew Ray Lewis was going to do what? Retire. Ray Lewis announced his retirement to his team. And somehow his Baltimore Ravens team, which was clearly less talented than several teams throughout the course of the playoffs, played for Ray, found a way to get it done. Ray Lewis was not healthy. Ray Lewis, remember, he broke his elbow or tore a ligament in his elbow, had to use the whole deer antler serum in his elbow. It was that year. Somehow, some way, when an OG that's going to the Hall of Fame announced his retirement, the team finds a way to rally. Clearly, Patrick Mahomes is better, but do not be surprised if the Steelers make it close at minimum for a half. When those retirement stories come out, things get funky.
Yeah, they do, because you start to get mental, you start to get emotional, you start getting sentimental. You want to send them off on your shoulders. It's obviously Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes. But Big Ben and this team, see, this is their formula for success. They are 4-0 this year when they get 2 sacks and 2 takeaways. That can happen against Patrick Mahomes, who struggled this year giving the ball away. Also, this team is undefeated 8-0 when they win the turnover battle. All they can do is take away possessions from Patrick Mahomes and then hope that Big Ben, like you said, all of this old nostalgia, we got a new one for Big Ben, they can ride off in the sunset like that. Don't predict it, don't expect it, but it could happen. Finally, we have Kyler Murray and Matthew Stafford on Monday night. Right down the street, too. Who you going with? Murray, Stafford?
I'm going with Stafford. In all honesty, I think Matthew Stafford has been overrated for the course of his long tenure. Kyler Murray, I think, was overrated this season. We were talking about Kyler Murray.
Before the injury?
We were talking about him as the MVP for 7-8 weeks of ball. But then you turn on the tape and it's like, are you that good? Are the Cardinals that good? Stafford did not come all the way from Detroit to Los Angeles. He didn't partner up with Sean McVay. They didn't go out there and get Odell Beckham. They didn't go out there and get Von Miller. They're not hosting a home playoff game just for them to get knocked out by the Arizona Cardinals. I think Matthew Stafford gets it done.
Averages 30 points a game against those Los Angeles Rams. I'm going with you, Kyler Murray, your last 3 starts. You turn it on the TV. You mean the guy, Kyler Murray right here, who has not thrown an interception in his last 3 games and 4 touchdowns? You mean the same Kyler Murray that was in the MVP conversation for real because his team started off 7-0? You got to put some respect on Kyler Murray. Look, they split the season series, and we're going to see how it all plays out. But Kyler Murray, he has that dynamic that you can't prepare for in practice. You remember in practice when coach was like, oh, we got a running quarterback. All right, give me the 5th string wide receiver, and he can't throw, but he can run. And then you Kyler Murray this week. That ain't Kyler Murray. You get out there Sunday and be like, he didn't prepare us for none of this. So I think that Kyler Murray gets the nod. That do it for our Super Wild Card quarterback pick'em.